Hello you fellow musicians and gamers out there, this is Clarinetgamer here and I'm back once again with another part of Let's Play A Bug's Life. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've come back to this, guys, but anyway, let's start things off with Cliffside. I guess, once again, we're going to skip the movie clip as always. No. There we go. Right, that's skipped. Right, so Dandelion Flight. Ride the winds into the riverbed canyon, if I can speak properly. There we go. Great start to the session, or the part. Can't even speak. So yeah, this level. I've had a lot of fond memories with this level when I played this as a kid. For instance, right, like Flick's death animation here was particularly, like, you know, like when you talk about PS1 graphics, it's pretty amusing to look at, actually. But yeah, this is, I've had a lot of fun memories of this. I remember actually when playing this level in a speedrun recently, back last year, I think it must have been last year, when I did a speedrun of this game with one of my friends, and what happened was when I jumped on this dandelion seed right here, like when I jumped on this, for some reason, the dandelion never triggered. And I ended up falling into the canyon and got, well, attacked by the bird. Yeah, another crossover Pixar reference. To the riverbed and beyond! I don't know why, like, I remember watching, like, the actual film, like, the actual A Bug's Life film, and I remember, like, at the end of every Pixar film, there were always these, like, outtakes. And I remember, like, the actor, Dave Foley, who was the voice of Flick in the Bug's Life, he had said, like, you know, to infinity and beyond, like, he copied, like, Buzz's signature quote there. And I was saying to myself, why couldn't they have ever used that in the actual outtakes, like, to the riverbed and beyond? That would have made a lot more sense, and it would have been funnier, in my opinion, instead of him saying, like, you know, the actual quote. But that may have just been me, but I got the golden berry at the end here, so this basically, well, as you had seen from the training, eradicates all the enemies in the surrounded area, but I'm not going to show that off. I've already showed you what that's like in the training level. So now that we're done with the riverbed canyon, we'll move on to the next level, and as always, guys, the structure will always be this. I'll be doing 2 levels and the boss. That's how it's going to be structured. And yes, I'm going to save, because I always like to save my games. I'm always very cautious like that. Okay, so let's save this. Over the one on the far right. Yes, I will be overwriting that one. Okay. Right, next one, Riverbed Canyon now. This level I had a lot of fun memories with as well, because I remember getting lost so many times in this level. Like a riverbed run, yeah, find your way out of the riverbed maze. Yes, this level was quite difficult for me when I played this as a child, because literally I could not figure out my way around this maze. At all. Like, that's what was frustrating about this level to me as a kid. But now, not so much. Sometimes I might struggle with it here and there, but it's not particularly that bad. The only annoying thing is if you spend way too long on this level, you're gonna excuse me, sorry about that. I thought I was gonna cough again like always. I ended up losing a bit of health there for some reason from that beetle. And there's a wasp lurking above me. Not in real life. If there was a wasp lurking above me, I would be shaking in my boots right now, because I absolutely hate wasps. I really do. Like I mentioned, guys, I do have a phobia of wasps. I really do, because the reason why, I've never been stung by one ever. And I don't know how painful it is, but I'd imagine it is really painful, because I've heard a lot of stories from people saying that, like, the wasp sting is, it depends on how the person reacts to it, but I've heard a lot of people say that it's really painful. Right, I'm gonna get that health back from the wasp. I mean, even though it never stung me, it's kind of a, well, then, oh my god, like, yeah, you take away my health and then you get squashed by the seed afterwards. Right, okay, right, I know you're lurking above me, wasp, but you're not doing this to me right now. I mean, it's close to that time of the year where the wasps will go away again. I mean, approaching autumn now, scarily enough. I feel this year has gone by so quickly, as has every other year recently. But I'll talk more about that when we head into the end of the year. But right now, let's enjoy the rest of 2016, shall we? Alright, I'm not falling for that, because I know that there's not sure what kind of insect that is that's in the walls there, but why there's so many wasps here, I do not know. Oh, there's a fly. There's a... yeah, this takes a few hits. There's one of the flies you see in, like, the city, as Flick calls it. I believe there's not something up here you're supposed to get. Maybe I got it, actually, the green token. Oh, well, I got that. That's for invincibility, but that's not going to be that much helpful. Hang on, you got me. Oh. Very close calls there. Very close calls. Right then, so let's see what's behind here. This looks like an egg of some sorts. Mega Home. Now, this is actually the closest from before the Golden Berry. And it's actually very effective. Oh, no, you're not getting me that easily. Not today. Right, okay. It's a good thing I got that, actually. Maybe I went the wrong way, actually, because usually I get the nearest green token first, which was the one I just collected. And then I get the one that's on that was on that big rock earlier. So I have to say I kind of went in the order that I didn't expect to go in. But this is how powerful it is. Like, normally these flies would take at least 5 or 6 hits with the super berry in order to get destroyed, but in this case you can actually use the Mega Homing Berry at least 3 times to get rid of those flies. And a wasp is twice. This just comes to show you that the flies are stronger than wasps in this case, which is kind of ironic. Right, stomp you down. There we go. So what else can I say about the soundtrack here? This soundtrack here is really good. However, the more you play this level, the more repetitive the soundtrack can get, and that's not a good thing. Trust me. Right, I think I was supposed to go up here, as far as I know. Was I? Can I actually get up here from this mushroom? No, I don't think so. I didn't think I would. Ah! No. You surprised me there. See, I still don't know what that insect is, and I'm about to die. That looks like a scorpion in the wall. That's what I like to call that. I know it looks nowhere near like a scorpion, but I mean, if anybody in the comments can clarify what that insect is in the comments, that'd be great. I mean, I'd be just curious, I mean, what the insect is. Oh! You know, it got me again, Wasp. Seriously, I've had so many close calls with wasps over the years, it's not even funny. Like, in real life, I mean, like, it was, like, because I know, obviously, like, you know, again, I do apologise, guys, for the background noise there, but anyway, I'll try my best to talk over as much as I can. But yeah, I've had so many close calls, like, you know, with wasps over the years, like, because I know if you leave them alone, they won't hurt you, and if you, well, just like, you know, with any other insect, like, you won't be a threat to them if you leave them alone, but sometimes they've come close to stinging me, despite me doing normal things. Like, often when I walk outside, I normally do, like, a fast walk, but it's kind of weird how they react, like wasps. Like, they're not as aggressive, obviously, like, as bees, obviously, but it's kind of weird how they behave, like, to me anyway. But they're still useful in this world. Okay, so anyway, now that we've got this other green seed, let's just put that here, and we'll trigger this one. No, I didn't want to do that, right. Through that way. And let's just change that immediately to green again. And let's go and get that green token. At least like that Daddy Longlegs was having like a dance in the fire there. At least it looks like a fire of some sorts they get as a checkpoint. I think that's what it is. See, I didn't know what those things were as a kid. I thought to myself, wait, what are those things? So it's because I don't think I died that many times when I played those levels, or when I played this game. So I did not know what those things were when you triggered them. But now that I know that they're checkpoints, that's definitely something to remember. Right, okay, well, the green token should be around here, isn't it? Wait, I've already got it. What am I doing? What on earth am I doing? I'm going on a exploration route for no reason at all. What? Did Flick mention something about a sting there? I just heard that. Okay. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay, I just saved myself from death there, guys. I got lucky. Have I gone around in a circle here? I better not have. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes I still end up getting lost in this maze. Right, I think this is the correct way. Whoa, okay, right. Just be careful here. Hopefully I can get through this without dying, that'd be great, but I don't see that happening now. Right, oh, can I get that health? Can I... Yes. Okay, just barely got out there. Like I said, the controls still aren't that great in this game. The controls could still very well be improved. Like, a lot. But then again, this was PlayStation 1, so the controls would have been very vastly improved over the years. It must be up here that I went before. This is why I don't like about this level. You can easily get lost. Like, I mean, like there, like I just said. You easily get lost in this level, which is frustrating. Not yet, Flick. We will get there soon. You're about to get there in a few seconds. You sound very impatient, Flick. Unlike me, like I am a very patient person. Just need to have some patience, Flick. It's a virtue. You should know this by now. Right, here we go. And that's the end of the level, guys. It took a bit of time, but that was the Riverbed Canyon. So now, we'll move on to the boss, which is none other than... You'll find out what it is. If you've not played this game yet, I'm not going to spoil it, but you'll find out what it is. Yes, I'm going to save in case anything happens. You never know. I always like to be cautious in case anything happens to the game. Then again, the way I'm playing the digital version of this, so it's so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's good to you get to see my other save files I got there as well. Like I've got Tekken 1 and Tekken 3 in that memory card. Okay, so the bird nest. You can tell by the title of this level that, of course, it is none other than the bird. Of course, yes, the bird who tried to kill us in level 4 who never succeeded. Now it's time to actually confront this bird.
This is gonna be trouble. I need that.
You need what? You need splat, Flick? Nah, just kidding. You need splat? No, that does not make any sense whatsoever, Flick. Yeah, what you actually meant to say was, before I cut him off with something else I did, was he needs a super jump. And in order to get the super jump, you need to collect these blue tokens.
This I can use.
Now that creates a shield, and
I need super.
yeah, I know you need super jump, Flick. I just need to find this last blue token wherever it is. I'm pretty sure it's on. Yeah, here it is. Found it. Right now, I can go to this middle seat here and just change that to blue, and get this super jump. And we'll just defeat the bird near. Now, when I was a kid, right, I always thought... Okay, I didn't expect to squash that enemy there. But when I was a kid, I always thought you had to get the golden berry to defeat this boss. But it turns out maybe my young mind was thinking about exploring like different areas and trying to get 100%. Maybe that's what my mind was thinking, or my young self was thinking back then. Exploration. Need to remember that exploration. But nope, you just need a super berry. You just need to get into a good position to throw the super berry at the bird there. I'm surprised it didn't hit me with his wings there. Like, I don't know what the bird's hitbox is like in this. I've forgotten what it was like. But yeah, you can just hit the bird from there. Unfortunately, I think you need to get a little bit closer. Wait, it just disappeared. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to jump right into it. Ah, I thought that would have been instant death if I jumped right into it, because it's instant death in the Riverbed Canyon. Why is there not instant death in this boss? That doesn't make any sense. You taste very bitter? Nah, nah. Like I disagree with that. But then again, though, I don't know. Just thought I'd play along there. Just try and, you know, interact with, you know, with the dialogue. Sometimes I do that, just to provide some funny commentary. I do my best, anyway, to try and provide funny commentary. Right, so, it's time to finish this off once and for all. Yeah, for some reason you can still hit that when it's not visible, like when it's not on screen. That seems a bit of a glitch to me. But, oh well. Alas, I defeated the bird anyway, despite the glitches. So that's it. I think that'll be it for this part, guys, so thank you very much for watching. This has been Clarinetgamer here. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will not end this off sooner than I did the Five Nights at Sonic's part. I do apologise for that, guys. Yes, I accidentally got my keys mixed up again. I seem to keep doing that sometimes. I keep getting M and escape mixed up. No idea how I do that. Maybe this is me. Like, I don't know how I managed to do something like that. But anyhow, now we saved the game. I'm going to do a proper outro this time, so thank you very much, guys, for watching. This has been Clarinetgamer here. I hope you enjoyed this part of Let's Play A Bug's Life, where I covered the Riverbed Canyon, the Riverbed Maze, and the bird itself. And next time I come back, I shall be covering the city. So I'll be delving into the city, guys, so the city life is at hand in the next part. So please feel free to like if you enjoyed the video, comment down below for your thoughts, and also please feel free to hit that subscribe button for more upcoming content as well. So thank you for watching, guys, and I shall speak to you later. Till then, goodbye.